Hey, what's up you lot? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Hey, you've made it to Wednesday, which means you've made it halfway through the work week or school week, whatever it is. And it's going to be plain sailing down to the weekend now. And it's just a good thing to know. So if you're having a rubbish week, at least you're sort of halfway through it and towards the weekend. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are and you enjoyed today's episode, do me a favour, hit the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 3,000 likes on this video, and of course subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. So today's episode, I'm going to be picking up a couple of cheap beast FUT Birthday players and switching the team around and stuff like that. There'll be some SBCs, there'll be some packs here and there, and some gameplay as well. A little bit of everything, a mixed bag, as we like to say. But the team needs to slightly change from where it's at right now. At least, like, the starting formation is gonna change. So I had in my head that I was going to be getting rid of both the Serie A boys, so Mkhitaryan and Tammy Abraham, just because I've already used them, and then Lafont, the goalkeeper, Saliba, and maybe even Carlos Alberto. So I was kind of like ready to strip down the team and just rebuild type thing, you know, go for something different. With the idea that we should probably get this Vrij SBC done because he is a soft link to Timber. We do now have a very good left back from Serie A, so it's a good little soft link there. And in all honesty, just looks like a really good centre back. So I think Vrij is on the shopping list. And also, like, getting, like, Vinny Jr. Maybe back in the starting 11. It could be, I think maybe Neymar is going to be the one that I end up going with over Vinicius, because I think Vinny's a much better super sub, has loads of impact. And in my my head, this was the idea. So 2 SBC cards in Vrij and Declan Rice, and then going out and buying Silas. So I then had a little look at the SBCs and was like, oh my goodness. Vrij's 250k, Declan Rice is 350k. So I'm probably going to have to at least say no to Declan Rice for now. And we'll also say no to Vrij for this moment in time. Check back in a future episode to see if I get them done before they expire. But I might need some slightly better, like I might need some rewards, or, you know, obviously with Thursday coming around, we will have not only Div Rivals rewards, but we'll have the milestones for the season's rewards as well, which is pretty decent. It's going to be like an extra 2 Prime Goal Players packs, an extra 3 100k packs. So the fodder we get from that should allow us to hopefully do some SBCs, hopefully before they expire as well. I need to double check what day they expire. Hopefully it's like Thursday night or Friday night or something like that. So I did what I said I wouldn't do, which is sell Di Lorenzo. I just didn't see him. Like, when I looked on my bench, I was like, yeah, I probably won't bring him on over blah, 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 blah. I've got lots of great super subs, so I just sold him in case his price was going down. I felt like a lot of the FUT Birthday cards were going down in price and were super cheap. So, yeah, I decided to just offload and take a 7.5k profit on him. And this little rare mega pack didn't really turn out as quite as good as I'd hoped. Kramaric 83. I think he goes for like 850 coins. But, yeah, there's a couple other 83s in there as well. Little Thomas Tuchel as well. And Shadow, untradeable Shadow is not bad. I will certainly take that. But yeah, so obviously I've kind of I've moved off the instant. I'm gonna go ahead and get Declan Rice train. I'd love to get him. He's very good. When I play against him, he's super solid. One player I think we should definitely get more so than Rice is probably Vrij. And I do sort of commit to him, although it's just the cheapest squad and it didn't really take much. So if we don't end up having the fodder, or I figure out a different method of, a different way of building my team, or if I decide I don't really want him, I'm not like full on all in committed because I've got the 2 most expensive squads left to go. So the next up was to go out and buy Silas, and I I got him here for 71,500, which was like 3k cheaper than the rest of the market. And then literally like overnight, he went down to 49k, 50k. So I've lost 20 odd k on him already, which to me is just crazy when you look at this card. How on earth is he so cheap? Especially when there's normally a load of hype behind him as well because of Danny Aaron's. Yeah, I don't get that. How is this card so cheap? It sort of tells me that maybe he's going to be rubbish in game, and like doesn't have the body type or something. Something's not going to work very well with this card. That's like my opening thoughts, just because of how cheap he is. But you never know. It might just be because he's somewhat difficult to link with his nation and club. But, I mean, he is Bundesliga and everyone's got icons. So it's not that difficult to get random players into your starting 11, is it? So we'll see. We'll see what that's all about. But I most certainly am interested in trying him, because if for under 100k you can get a 5-star beast, then I am down to try that out. Also, the Charisma SBC came out, didn't it? He looks very, very good. I think that's another one that I should probably definitely do. Yeah, I mean, 5-star, once again, really quick, great dribbling. It's just the sort of player that I like on this game, so it's another one that I could go ahead and unlock, maybe for a striker for the weekend league or a wide cam or whatever it may be. Quite interested in getting him. And he didn't look too expensive either. I think it was like an 82 and an 84 rated squad. I could probably get that done nice and easy, actually. So Silas is in. For now, Vrij is going to be out, and so is Declan Rice. But we will, after I've done this, I think, head on to the market and pick up one more player who is going to end up being another cheap beast that was a part of the mini release on Sunday night, which is Lima, who I thought was already in an SBC, but it's Liner. It's got the N in it for the SBC player, who's a right back from Austria in the Bundesliga, and then there's Lima, who has the M, who is a CDM Austrian Bundesliga, that is out in the mini release, not the SBC. So yeah, I get confused with those two, and I'm sure you can understand why. But yeah, we will pick ourselves up a Lima, because he seems like ridiculous value, looks pretty good as well. And for now, we can simply just do this, just literally put Saliba back in, and essentially go with the back four that we were playing the final few games of the weekend league with. Put Lafont back in goal, and then just have an 8 chemistry Timber. So, yeah, not like absolutely ideal, but really not too much of a problem. And then I can put literally any player from any league in this. I just need a CDM by the looks of it, and that is going to be Lima. So, yeah, Declan Rice would fit in there just lovely, but Conrad Lima looks like an all right card. He's got 5-star skills as well, which is good for me. And stats look really good as like a proper CDM. So I've got no issues whatsoever. We're picking him up for 37,000 coins. How is that the case? There are some FUT Birthday cards that are like 1.2 million. And then you got this guy who looks like he's just going under the radar and is super cheap. But, you know, does that mean something? Does it mean he's going to be rubbish in game, or is he just cheap? So this right here will be my actual starting 11. I switched Vinny out for Neymar because I think Vinny could come on and do a really good job as that super sub. So yeah, I mean, it looks like a decent 11, doesn't it, in all honesty? We have only got Timber off chemistry. Everyone else can be on full chem. 4-2-2 is going to line up with the back four as you would expect it. Lima as my proper CDM, Zidane as my ball-playing CDM, Cantona wide cam, Neymar wide cam, with Pele and Silas up front. I want to try out the 5-star of Silas, see if he is a proper dedicated striker in this game, or whether or not he could do all right as a wide cam or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But in order to do that, I figured, well, I know I've already got my 8 wins for the week, but what I could do is just test them out against some good players in the Elite Division, because I've got 5 more games that I need to get out of the way in order to hit my 90 games of FIFA for the season, in order to, yeah, get the best milestones for, you know, when tomorrow comes around. So certainly looking forward to that, and I'm so close because I played quite a lot of the FUTWiz HQ last week. because I got into the Elite Division and then started losing literally every single game. That yeah, I got a lot of games done. I think I probably played over 20 in the last in this week's batch of rivals. So that's literally taken me up and over that 90 game mark. Well, it will do by the end of the episode. So first game, I lose 3-2. Like I said, I wasn't necessarily playing like super try hard. I was getting matched about 100 skill rating over what I was actually at the time. So yeah, they were difficult games against very good teams. You can expect that in the final week of the Elite Division, especially it was like during the day as well. So a lot of people were like at school or at work. So I would assume the people that were online were like super hardcore at the time. So it was a good old test. And you know, when you do test your players out like that, you really do figure out who is the right player for you and who just isn't gonna cut it. So that was pretty much what I was looking to try and find out, because it would explain a lot if Lema and Silas were rubbish. If they were absolutely terrible, you could get 2 of these 5-star skill FUT birthdays from the Bundesliga for under 100k, and you literally get the both of them. Then yeah, that would explain a lot. But so far, really not that bad. Lima goes a little bit missing, I guess. Like, he doesn't have the dominance that a lot of my proper CDMs that I've been trying the last couple of weeks, whether that be Team of the Year Hakimi or excuse me, I'm very tired. Or excuse me, should be like yawning whilst filming, should I? I am just knackered, I tell you. But yeah, or Nuno Mendes was the other CDM I've used. Like they both had presence and did really well. So Lema is just a little bit, maybe he's a little bit lame, in all honesty, but not too bad. Certainly not unusable for 30,000 coins or whatever he costs. It's a little bit of a steal, I would say. I finally do get a victory. It was I got an early goal and then I got a ridiculous Neymar finesse shot. They don't necessarily go in all the time, but yeah, I mean that makes sense. He was 100 skill rating lower than me, so that's pretty much what I can expect when the people that are 100 skill rating above me are slapping me. Then yeah, I'm slapping the people that are 100 skill rating below. So I think my actual skill level is somewhere in the 1700s. I think, which is poor. You know, it's 100 under what you start in the Elite Division, but yeah, in all honesty, that's just my level of FIFA. So I was 3-0 down, make that 4-0 down after 22 minutes. But I thought, wouldn't it be a good story if we were able to get back against this guy who had that FUT birthday Bobby Firmino, who, by the way, I couldn't touch. He was unreal. He was very good. But in this game right here, Silas did really well. I found that for a 5-star player, he is a little bit clunky. And whereas normally I'm on the ball with Pele and I'll hit the fake shot buttons, so yeah, XA or whatever, and they'll do the running scoop turn. For some reason, sometimes like Silas doesn't do that, and I don't know if it's just because he's just a little bit more clunky or something. But you have to be in the exact right position to do like the running scoops and stuff with him, which I found is a bit of a hindrance. For a player like that, because you sort of expect them to just do exactly what a normal 5-star skiller would do. It might have just been my connection during these games or something, but yeah, I was struggling to pull my skill moves off as well with that player, so maybe that's something of note as to why he's a little bit cheaper than what we would have expected. So we get a little Nick Pope from a pack. It was, I don't know, one of the objective packs, but yeah, we should also see, actually, coming up real soon, like tomorrow or whatever, we'll see who the new like level 30 players are. We'll get all the extra packs and stuff from the milestones. I do like the start of a new season, just because yeah, I like the extra packs. It's normally helpful for fodder, and of course it means that we will probably in the next week or so have some more icon swaps to grind out, and with that means I'll be able to finally get them fodder packs, because I did the prime icon pack before, didn't I? So yeah, it'd be nice to get some fodder packs for what promos will be next. Like, it can't be a team of the season already, right? No, we're not. We're only in mid-March, Tom. It's got to be at least end of April into May, I guess, for team of the season, right? But But yeah, 5 goals in 6 games for Silas, and that was against Elite Division players. So he gets to stay in the team. I'll use him in my playoffs in tomorrow's episode. But I am going to sell Lema just because, yeah, he was just a little bit sort of meh, good player, but I'm hoping for a little bit better. I'm looking for something a little bit better. So, yeah, we'll sell him for now, free up the coins, and maybe I'll go big shopping in tomorrow's episode. In fact, I definitely am going to go big shopping in tomorrow's episode for someone really cool. So look forward to that. Also, Neymar's going to come out of the starting 11. I also think Carlos Alberto needs to come out of the starting 11, and Lafont. Oh, God. We're going to leave the team a little bit empty. Maybe even Timber as well. Guys, we need to strengthen because, yeah, I had to take a lot of L's today, but at the same time, it was against Elite Division players. But if you have enjoyed today, do me a favour, hit the thumbs up button. 3,000 likes would make me a very happy lasty. I will be chilling with my mates at the FUT HQ today, so follow me on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, and you'll see some cool stuff from when I'm over there in Milton Keynes. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another episode for you, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.